All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the JB and Sandy Show. Thanks for being here on a weird morning for us to be on the radio with stuff that happened on 6th Street over the weekend. We'll get into that in just a second. My name's Sandy. This is JB.
Hello.
And Tricia is here too.
Hi, everybody.
As you guys all know, you probably woke up yesterday morning and heard about the shooting that happened on 6th Street at 6th and Rio Grande is where it happened. And 3 people dead, 14, I believe, injured, and a suspect dead in a quick response from Austin Police Department. And we're able to get that under control, but not before a lot of damage had already been done. This is one of those things. Tricia's going to give us more information in just a little bit about this, but this happened here. You know, it's one thing if it happens over there, and you know what I mean, somewhere else out of town, across the country, but we've all been to that neighborhood.
Oh, we've all spent time there. It's like a couple miles from my house.
Yeah.
It's a place where my daughter likes to go.
Yeah.
That bar in particular.
Really?
Not that they had anything to do with, but West 6th Street.
Yeah. In Buford's, can you, I can't picture it in my head. I know 6th and Rio Grande very, very well, but where, like in relationship to Katz's, is it more west of there or
I think
east of there?
It used to be, remember it was Opal Divines for a minute?
That's right across the street from the old Katz's. Yeah.
And it's huge bar, like a huge open. You've seen some of the video clips with everybody was dancing and celebrating and just having a good time. It's a very young bar. Yeah. I was talking to my daughter about it. You know, a lot of very young people, 21, under 30 for sure. And, you know, I got
it started as a drive-by.
Yeah, it started from what I read. It's, you know, do your own research too. And I'll share with you. And I'm very careful talking about this to identify proper sources, right? Mm-hmm. APD, EMS, Statesman, you know, Tony Plahetsky's the go-to guy for me. It's what I read and saw from them is that it pulled up in a black SUV and opened with a handgun and fired a bunch of shots and then left and came back around with an assault rifle.
Walking,
yeah.
So
it was almost like 2 incidents. So the people there, man, bless their hearts, they may have felt like it was over and it was already chaos, right? And so you're getting up and you're trying to tend to people, do what you can, grab your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it is, and they think the incident is over, and then it opened fire again.
Right.
Which had to be, it's just hard to get your brain around that.
Yeah, it is. I hate mornings like this, you know, on the radio. And what we're going to try to do is probably, you know, we had kind of planned a show and put things together, but kind of suspend that for a little while and just kind of talk about this and how you can help, because there are actually ways that you can do some stuff, what the FBI is asking for, what the University of Texas has said. So we'll share all that stuff. And I think, Tricia, you probably have some more information about this.
I do.
So stay with us and we'll keep you updated on it. It's the JB and Sandy Show, and we've got more coming up. Terrible news to wake up to yesterday morning with the shooting that happened at 6th and Rio Grande, and 3 people dead and 14 injured. Tricia's got some more information on that.
I do. 3 people died. The gunman was one of the 3 people who died, and 14 people were hospitalized. Early Sunday morning, the suspect opened fire at Buford's Bar on West 6th and Rio Grande. They held a 5 a.m. conference. Chief Lisa Davis gave the information that EMS received the call of the shooting at 1:59 a.m. and paramedics and officers were on the scene within 57 seconds. Attending to patients.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, that's something really good to focus on right now in Austin. You know, all the criticisms in the last 5 years of police department and all this stuff, they were amazing. Like who knows how much worse this could have been. They were on it quick.
How many lives were saved?
Yeah, and especially those cops that go to work every day not feeling like anybody in City Hall's got their back.
Yeah.
Too.
Or the public. or the general public.
Yeah, right. So nice work by APD. What else, T?
Right. The male suspect was armed when the police arrived. Shooting, they returned fire, killing him on site. So the police officers involved in the shooting, standard procedure, put on administrative leave while it is investigated. But yeah, that is an incredible response time.
It is. And speaking of investigation, the FBI is involved with this. And here's why. They go along and basically share what Tricia just said about responding to the 600 block of Rio Grande. And this is from their tweet. They deployed multiple resources, including our evidence response team, our joint terrorism task force. That's why the FBI is involved. They think there may be a terrorist tie to this. The terrorism task force is jointly investigating this incident in close coordination with the Austin Police Department. It remains an active and ongoing investigation. Additional information will be shared as updates become available. If you have any information that may assist with this investigation, contact the FBI at tips.fbi.gov or call 800-CALL-FBI. So that's why the FBI is involved with this, because they think they're investigating whether or not there are terrorist links to this, which is, probably you can figure out why they would think there were terrorist things based on things that happened over the weekend around the globe, right?
So, well, and I think that this guy was killed immediately, but you don't know if there were other people he was tied to who were planning other things.
Well, that's the question. That's the question I have. In this one incident, we mentioned earlier that it started as a drive-by. Was he driver and shooter? Or was there someone driving and he was shooting?
I haven't heard any mentions of anyone else in the vehicle as of yet.
Right. That's what I'm wondering, because if he was driving and shooting, then okay, then that is taken care of. But if there was another person in this, then that needs to be sought out, right?
Oh, I'm sure they're investigating every single possibility.
Right.
I mean, as quickly as they responded, I'm sure that they are on it. Another thing to let people know, everybody in situations like this want to know how they can help. And We Are Blood put out a post saying that blood transfusions are critically important for treating gunshot victims. So they are looking for O positive and O negative donations urgently needed. And they said, if you would like to book an appointment to donate blood, you can go to weareblood.org/donor.
Yeah. Get in there and do that for sure. If you can.
And it's been a minute since I've done any cross promotions with We Are Blood, but they have the facility on, is it North Burnett near Central Market?
Yes.
But then they also have that mobile unit, which I've seen times where they can take it. You can set up something. And this should be something we're doing anyhow, right?
Right.
You can set up for them to bring their blood donor bus to a corporate thing, and people can sign up times to go give blood from the workplaary.
Right.
That's something they've done in the past. I haven't looked into it since this all went down, but that's kind of a cool thing to set up for your workplace.
They're Tricia, did you just mention they're very in need of O positive and O negative?
Yes.
Sadly, I don't know what kind of blood I have. Do you know what kind of blood I have?
What you have?
Yeah.
You know what?
JB, do you know your blood type?
I have it in my notes.
I don't
know my blood type at all.
I know mine and our daughter Landry's.
Sure, it's very rare, whatever mine is.
Tiger.
I don't know.
Well, Tricia looks that up though. My grandfather had like the rarest blood out there. That like it's called like the golden something, the angel blood. That's what they called it. And then he would get called all the time to go to the hospital for someone that needed that particular. He was the only guy in Wichita Falls, Texas that had it. And
well, there's one type. God, I feel so naive about this, but one type, and it's a type O positive or negative. What works with everybody.
I think, yeah.
That's why they want that. Yeah.
Yes. Anybody's blood.
That.
I do not know what your blood type is. I have mine and my daughters are daughters, but I don't know what yours is.
That's all right.
Call your mom and ask your mom. I bet she knows.
My mom doesn't know what blood I have. But if you want to give blood, you can find it. Just search weareblood.org. Sign up, get an appointment, go in and be a donor. Stay with us. We've got more coming up on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. Everybody's still reeling about the shooting that happened early Sunday morning, just before 2:00. at 6th and Rio Grande. Buford's Beer Garden is what it's called, right? And the suspect in this was shot by police and was killed. Unfortunately, so were 2 other people, and 14 other people were injured in the shooting. There was a letter put out by the president of UT, and I'll share it with you. He says, "Dear Longhorns, today is a difficult day for our city and the university. We're deeply saddened by the tragedy that occurred early this morning in downtown Austin. Our prayers are with the victims and all those impacted, including members of our Longhorn family. And my heart goes out to their families, friends, classmates, professors, and loved ones. I want to express my gratitude to the first responders and medical teams whose actions helped protect and save lives. Also want to thank the dedicated counselors and staff members in our Dean of Students office who have been communicating with families and students, visiting those injured in hospitals, and providing care and support throughout the day. If you've been impacted, we're here for you. Contact us 24/7 UT Crisis Line at 512-471-2255, or go to Timely Care, which is available 24/7. Student outreach and support is available for students, and counseling and mental health centers open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. As Longhorns, we feel this pain together. I encourage everyone to reach out to one another and give support to those who may be struggling. Thank you for all you do for our great university. Sincerely, Jim Davis, President, University of Texas." JB mentioned earlier that's a young person's bar, right?
It's a very young bar. My daughter's 24, and of course, some kind of alert went off on my phone at 7 a.m. First thing I did was send a note to my daughter. She gets up early. She's a very rare 24-year-old.
I was going to say.
She's up early all the time. And I was like, "You okay? There was a shooting last night." And and then I ended up talking to her soon after that. She's like, that's the last bar I went to with friends.
Oh, wow.
It's very popular with, people 21, 25 to 25-ish, very young bar. So, probably student heavy.
Right. Well, it's hard to believe student heavy that far west on 6th Street.
Yeah.
Right? Because it used to be all the other end of 6th Street.
Right.
Is where all the college students would hang out. We mentioned it earlier. The FBI is involved with this because of potential ties to terrorism. They are doing an investigation. They've asked that if you saw anything, or see anything, say something about it. It's tips.fbi.gov or 800-CALL-FBI. Now, I don't know. I'm not an FBI agent. I don't know why they already have the shooter. Are they just trying to figure out there's a network of things? Are other people involved?
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing?
I'm guessing, we shouldn't really talk about things we're guessing, but that
makes sense.
They could be part of a broader network of some sort that they could get leads to.
An extensive investigation.
I mean,
any little thing.
They have to do an investigation. They can't just go, "Okay, that guy was by himself. That's it."
Right.
They can't do that. So they got to dig into it a little bit.
And a lot of times people don't know that they, could have been driving down the street and been like, "Oh, that's weird," and not really thought about it. But then on the heels of the information that we know what has happened now, it could be an important clue for the investigation. I mean, if there was anything at all that you may have seen or if you've heard other people talking about, you might think it's nothing, but it could be something.
Even if you were going to call and your opening line would be, "This is probably nothing, but," you know what I mean? It's that part after "but." That could be
right.
something.
They were investigating a home in Pflugerville that I read a blurb about yesterday. And somebody may, in that neighborhood may go, "Well, I have some security footage," and they may see other cars coming and going from that home,
right,
from a neighbor, and if somebody else is tied to it. But have an open mind. If you know something, you see something, share it. It's scary.
What a game changer the Ring doorbell video has made in solving crimes, or at least more information. It was stuff.
Right.
Like the Nancy Guthrie thing. They just came up with more of that.
Yeah.
Right.
I was, this was just before COVID. So I think it was 2019. I was in a jury pool. And it was a murder investigation. It's so sad. It was in East Austin. It was a couple guys arguing over a $5 bill that was on the ground at a convenience store over whose it was. But to your point, they had as evidence cameras all along the road. In the store, them leaving, following them, and then the next thing, and so it's like block after block after block from people's Ring cameras to your exact point. And they could piece together where they went and see that the vehicle was following the other one. And then the vehicle ended up on fire of the victim. And I don't know. Anyhow.
That's how they caught the Boston Marathon bomber too.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just traced it all
everywhere.
Everywhere. And
there's no expectation of privacy once you step outside of your house.
Yeah. I had a neighbor's car broken into, and they're a musician, and their livelihood was stolen out of their car. He came over, hey, was anything on your Ring cameras? And it was just the wrong angle. But it could have been something.
Yeah. Speaking of video, and I just saw this on KXAN.com, there's a video showing the apparent gunman taken down by Austin police. It's a shot from across the street, and you've got people ducked down everywhere. And of course, everyone's running one direction to get away. And here comes all the police officers going the other direction,
running towards the danger.
Right. Wow. You see that video. Have you guys seen this?
No.
Wow. You should watch that. It's on KXAN.com if you want to check it out. Weird day for us to be on the radio. We'll take a break. We've got more coming up. This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station, 103.1.